All right. Welcome to the episode, Johnny Buckets.
That's right, Johnny Buckets here, bringing you the hottest basketball news and talk in the world. Isn't that right, Bub?
That's right, John. And now, John, what do you think about my new jumper coming along, John?
I'm glad you brought this up. First of all, everybody.
It's reconnecting. I told you I had bad.
That's all right.
Yeah, it's reconnecting.
Okay.
Yeah, no, now we're back. I'm ready for Kenny the Jet Handler Rodriguez.
Oh man, Kenny, if you're out there, you better watch out because Bub's coming for you. It's coming for those Wildcats. So, hey, should we just jump right in? Is this a good segue to go right into the Wildcat scenario?
John, he's like, I could just ask Miss Colleen, and we could work something with Coach Pete.
Oh. See, I think everyone needs to understand that your goal is to bring a team to Wildwood again, right?
Yeah.
And what happened this year? What happened? Where are the Rampage and where are the Wildcats?
Wildcats are playing this weekend.
That's right. The Wildcats.
But if you're out there, the missing piece is Anthony Molinado. He needs to shake my hand.
That's right, Anthony.
That's
right. We're calling for Anthony
to
link up with the one and only Bub. I don't know. You think he would do it?
He's going to be with us this summer. We have all chance to make it happen for him.
Oh, this is true, actually. We have time to, I can be real sweet on him. We can be like, you play real great together, and just keep dropping things in his ear. And he starts to see the light. He joins the Rampage.
And then...
Now, Bub.
What?
In lieu of not making it to Wildwood, apparently, there was some trash talk going about. Is this true?
With who, John S.?
Oh, John S.
But then John S. invited me to the Sixers game.
John S. Oh, but you're going to the Sixers game with him?
I don't know yet. I got to check my schedule. I'm not lying. I work powerlifting, and I do the Sixers and the Phillies. I don't think I work that day, but I have to check.
All right.
I already checked. I don't think I announced, but if I have powerlifting, I really don't want to miss powerlifting.
That's true. Bob, you're a man with priorities, and that's why you get stuff done. And that's why I actually have faith that you are the man to take the Rampage to Wildwood next year.
If it's not for
a redemption arc.
It is, because next year, as long as I keep training with you and your cousin, I'm gonna be a different man.
That's right. Oh my goodness, yeah, you have some updating to do here with the people. You're now training with me and my cousin, who is real, by the way. For a little bit, Bob didn't think he was real, but he shook his hand, and we've been training. So, Bob's got some new moves we're working on in the post, and I think you demolished Turk the other day with one of them. Didn't you say that?
A few, yeah. I don't think I did it right, but I did it a little bit.
That's all right. So we're getting you a drop step, right?
Yeah. I was talking the other day, I was talking to my maintenance man, Corey. He's like, I'm going to destroy you next time. I said, Corey, you can't drop me for more than 5 seconds or you get gas. It's like you go to the gas station and refill. He's like, I'm going to shoot threes. I'll let you shoot threes. I'll stand under there and just wait for the rebound.
That's right. If he's not hitting the shots, then there's no point, right?
I'm like, I'll just put my hand up. I'm not chasing you out there. A guy's like 6'1", when he puts his hand up on me, looks like he's 7 foot too.
Yeah. Now, I know you've made your decision.
Yes, God.
But
yes,
was there a time where it was close, where you thought about going to the Wildcats?
There was a time, and there still is a time. But
there's still a chance.
But
people, listen. If we could just band together, we can make Bub make the right decision here. Which is Wildcats.
John.
Forget the Rampage.
John.
You're better than them.
John. But you don't
All right, what is it, Bub?
You don't understand. If if I can bring Anthony in, we will. And look, I admit that we lost, right? But if we have a little bit, if we have more ball movement, I think we could beat the Hoopsters, right?
Oh, yes. I think a lot of your fans also agree with you.
I think look, I like Luke, but we can make Luke a much better player. If he passes to me, I dish it back, he's open, he'll score. I think at the point of the problem is Luke thinks he's got to be the guy. Last year's he's always been the guy. And I get that. But at the end of the day, Luke needs to trust his teammates.
He does.
And I'm not talking about the other guys. I'm just talking about me and Thomas. It's really only a 3-man team, and our coach said it. I said it, and everyone else said it. If we bring in Anthony,
you're a man that can speak the truth, admit.
I already told Coach Pete. I said, Coach, look, my man's gonna lie to you. I never would lie to you. I said, we need another player. And I said, whoever you think that might be. I said, because we're not leaving Division 3, dude. Me and Luke make this team Division 3, and so does Thomas. We make it Division 3. I told him, I said, you know as good as I do that this team, the team all around doesn't make the division. It's the players. Like, when Peter was on Bancroft, you guys bumped up to 2 because he's good. Kenny's in Division 3 because he's good, not because of how his team plays, because how he plays. Without Kenny, are they Division 3? I don't think so, but maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. Kenny pulled a lot of the points for that game that I saw.
Would you have played zone against him, or would you put someone on him? I thought I would put someone on him, but that's me.
Oh, yeah. You got to lock him up. You can't let him run around.
Maybe Bub Corsetti should have took the reins.
Yeah.
How do you feel that? Goodness. How do you feel that I'm going to bring Kenny down in a couple weeks and play some basketball with us?
Man, I'm excited, to be honest. This is your story. This is your journey.
Can John Miller stop Kenny the Jet Wrangler?
We're saying, you need another player. You need that missing piece, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's some, 6'2", 6'3", super handsome, super talented guy named Johnny Buckets.
John, I wish it could be you, John. Me, I don't have a problem with it. My cook. If it was you, we might go up to Division 2.
Yeah, we would bump up. We would definitely draw some eyes. I think there would be some talk. There would be some chatter on the street.
Who is this, Johnny Buckets? No, let's get rid of one or two people, and let's have Johnny Buckets and what's your cousin's last name?
Oh, Kevin Gallagher.
And let's have Kevin Gallagher. Me, you, Thomas, Luke, Gallagher, Miller. Now that's a starting 5, folks.
Oh my goodness. It's like a new era of the Bulls, but even better.
And you would say, Luke, you either pass the ball.
Getting benched, buddy.
What?
Or you're getting benched.
Who you gonna put in for him? Who you gonna put in for him, Danny?
I would put in Kendall, our secret ringer.
Oh yeah, I like Danny though. Danny's funny.
Yeah, Danny.
I like Jake too. They're both good players. Yeah. They ran out the team.
Danny and Kendall are pretty much about the same level. Right?
Wait, what did you say?
Danny and Kendall.
Oh yeah.
Our ringer. I don't know. I've actually never seen Kenny play. Our Ken. A game of basketball.
Remember last week he was like this?
Wait, what?
Remember last week he was like this?
Yeah.
Look.
Oh my.
I never seen Kendall play, but this week it's going down. Now, what I've heard.
But, you were saying, what if we had the team of you, me, Gallagher. But, the exciting news we get to tell everybody is that this summer, that is going to happen. It's going to be a summer rec league. You and I co-captaining. And we're playing this summer, so people can come see us if they want. And I'm excited for that. Your sister's going to be in it.
Her friend Olivia.
Anthony.
Anthony, the 3-point specialist. He averages over 5 a game.
Oof. And Ryan?
Maybe Ryan.
Maybe.
Depending on the role. You know, Ryan, he needs the ball in his hands.
Oh, you know what? Maybe I don't want to I don't want to upset too many people, but we are the co-captains. If he's going to be the ball hog, I don't know if we should make him be a starter. I don't know about that.
He's not going to be a ball hog, but he wants to play. He said he'll play. Is that, Ryan? I can't promise you that, but he said, but I'm not going to kick him off. If Ryan, only way Ryan's getting kicked off if he kicks himself off. If he doesn't want to play, and I don't think he'll play if it's 2 guys and 3 girls. But I told him, I said, I think John's going to take care of that. I don't think that's going to be the role.
Yeah, once I get the payments from everybody, that's when we'll fully secure who's on the team. But to go through the list, so far,
Ryan's on the team right now, but if he doesn't pay, then he's not on the team.
Yeah, like if he doesn't commit. But so far, we got 9 with the question of Ryan.
It's funny. I want to see Ryan pay, but play. Because he doesn't play basketball that much. And he's good at it, but all he does is lift. And some days he doesn't go to the gym because his buddy at their wedding last week fractured his fingers or had to get stitches in all his fingers.
What's this boy doing? In fights? Or?
I don't know. He got stitches in all his fingers.
Biking?
What?
I don't know.
It was like at a wedding. And I don't know what happened, but...
He was at a wedding. Oh, my.
He was at a wedding and something with a chair. I don't know.
This sounds a little scandalous, but I don't know if mainstream media is ready for that story.
I don't know that story, but
anyway, back to the summer rec team roster. So we have me, Jonny Miller.
I told you we should pick the starters. We should pick the name out of a hat.
Oh yeah. Let me get through the roster so it's updated so everyone knows. We got Turk, Nick Beecroft, Deanna Corsetti, Anthony. Ryan, possibly, Olivia McGee, and Kevin Gallagher. And we're looking for a 3rd girl. So the roster is yet to be complete, but that's it so far. But I do like your idea of the full names out of a hat. But maybe we'll go into it a little bit more calculated by the time we
Yeah, but I said if there's 3 guys and 2 girls, I said we're gonna have to switch in and out a lot.
Yeah. But we'll see. Diana might find somebody. Liza Laxton might be available the next we need her. But we'll
What'd you
cross
say?
That bridge.
What'd you say?
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
You do know I know Laxton, right?
Liza? Yeah. I hope she's available. That'd be cool. So, if not, we're going to have to get Kendall.
Kendall.
Good old Kendall. Oh, man. All right, so to think back about this, so we covered your time with the Rampage. So your future plans for the Rampage, Mr. Corsetti.
What about it, dude?
So you're looking to recruit that missing piece. And you're thinking about Anthony.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, though. It's not my decision. I could do whatever I want. But, again, what Kenny said, I do think I got a lot of say with this team.
Yeah,
not say, but I think I can, try. Coach Pete, I do think I have a lot of say with this team.
We gotta get you a new coach. You should be the coach.
You don't like my coach?
You should be the player coach.
You don't like my coach?
Coach Pete, if you're listening to this, you gotta tell Luke to pass the ball. That's all I want. I want him to have more assists and less turnovers and get it to my boy Billy so he can put some buckets up in the paint.
Dude, I don't have any complaints about this team, but the problem is it always happens with every year. Look, and I love Coach Pete. I'm not bashing Coach Pete, but it's with ball movement. It's why I left the ramp. It's why I left the chaos last year. That's why I don't think they can beat Warriors B. That's why they without Kyle this week. And yeah, the Wildcats are missing the big boy Jay, who fractured his knee. He was trying to do a move outside him and Kenny, and Jay went the wrong way, and his knee just went inside or something.
Oof. Yikes.
I mean, I went the other way, and Kenny's like, "Well," I said, "Kenny, they're without Kyle." I said, "Do you know how big that piece is? Like, they're not gonna be able to go inside." I said they'll be able to go inside a little bit, but I said, Brett and Aiden ain't the biggest threat as Kyle is. Kyle can also turn around and do jumpers. He hit a three to win a game, dude."
Oof. Yeah, that's a threat.
I said, "You're without that threat." I said, "You're Kenny damn Hayes." I said, "Take this game over and win it."
That's right. That's how you got to be. And that's how you were. In that second half of that game with the Hoopsters, Luke got hurt. My boy Billy stepped up. And it was a good thing to see.
So both pieces are missing something this week. So it should be a good game. I think it favors the Wildcats a little bit more because Kyle's their big piece inside and Kenny's like, "Do you think we'll run?" I said, "Yeah, I think you're going to run, Kenny." I said, "They have 6 guys all year. Kyle can't play because of a broken finger." I said, "They're going to have 5 guys. You don't think your coach is going to tell you to run? You guys have 9 guys.
Yeah.
9 versus 5. If you guys don't run, you know what I mean? They can run too, but they run back and forth. They're going to get tired.
Yeah.
They're going to have no subs, I don't think."
That's an uphill battle.
I mean, Kenny says they have 9. They should have 9, but we'll see. I mean, they can run too, but you're playing a 32-minute game with no subs. The more you run back with no subs, you get gassed.
Mm-hmm. You're a smart man.
Would you tell them to run?
Yeah.
They get a rebound. I mean, they got a couple quick guys on the team, but there's not. I don't think there's anyone in that court that can really stop Kenny. I mean, I don't care. I mean, maybe Jake because he's probably the most physical defender. Peter's really not physical because he's lean. He's like 100, probably 130 pounds. I mean, I think Kenny's like me. We both can not blow past Peter, but muscle Peter. Jake's a little harder because he's more solid. He can.
Yeah.
You make one mistake, he'll smack at the ball. He's a good defender. I mean, that's why I put up my highest points against him in round 13 because he plays good defense. I mean, unlike if I'm playing you, I'll just bull you in like I did with the rebounds last week. Remember?
Yeah, that was some good work. That was good. I got to see and live and up close the tank that is Billy Corsetti.
Is it hard to stop? Is it hard to stop me when I box out?
It's hard. You're a strong boy, and I'm glad to have you on my team this summer. That's for sure.
Look, at the end of the day, John.
Shaq and Kobe.
At the end of the day, we're gonna win this game, and I don't care what anyone says. We're winning this league. We're winning every game we play.
That's right. I don't care if I gotta run so my feet bleed. We're winning. Now, talking about the Wildcats, let's bring it back to John S. for a second. Do you think that he should be nervous with how much your shot's improving? I mean,
I don't know.
I feel like he'll take notice. Maybe we should get some footage. Maybe we'll get with some cool, a montage of you training your threes with that single hand perfect form you're working on. Because he's a 3-point shooter, but I feel like you're right on his tail now. Your form's getting better.
Dude, here's the other thing, dude. Me and John Ash played one game in a row, and even though he beat me, in the one game we played, I scored like 12 points against him. And they were all in the paint. First time he blocked me twice. Bam, bam. And I said, you better think, Johnny boy, that I'm still coming back in there, Johnny boy. You can block me 28 times. And every time, John S. is a guy that you can get under him because he goes like this, fudgy, and he doesn't put his hand up. So as soon as his hand comes down, I go right off the glass. John S. doesn't keep his hands up, and I love John of mine, but you don't keep your hands up. He does when he's going to block the ball. When I'm going to shoot, he goes like this. Like, he might put him up a little bit, but then I just go right off the glass. Scored like...
Look at that. You hear that, Bubcast listeners? So, you run into a problem. He blocked you twice, and then you found a way around it.
I ended up with that game. My career high in rowing, 36.
Oh, my goodness. You were wiping the floor with him.
Smack, smack, smack. But then he had to team up with Kenny the Jet Wrangler, Kenny the Jet Hayes, and Kenny said, I got to put you back in your position, my friend.
I think it's a good thing that you guys have a healthy, competitive nature. It's only pushing you both to be better players.
Who, me and John S. or me and Kenny?
I think actually both of you at this point. You and Kenny and you and John. It's good to see the sportsmanship and also that you are sharpening each other. Because if you play with each other, maybe you actually wouldn't be the best version of yourselves then since you're playing against each other. It's
no, before, let's take a minute. I want to get to you for a second.
Okay, all right. Come at me.
No, I'm not talking smash about you.
Okay, all right.
To all my fans out there, 3-time gold medal arm wrestling champion has a huge tournament on Saturday. And where? Where's that again? Lancaster?
It's in Langhorne, PA.
Langhorne.
Yeah, you want to lift me up for a sec? You want to show the crowd? Show everybody.
Sure.
What I'm bringing?
Can you see Can you see the screen?
There we go.
Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir. Yeah, we're bringing that to the competition Saturday.
Now, this is what Johnny has to afford. He loses 2 times, then it's na 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 na. Hey, 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 goodbye.
Goodbye.
But if he wins, he could win his 4th. Am I correct in 4th gold medal?
Yes, sir. It could be, not gold. I have a 3rd, 2nd, and 1st place in all of my endeavors.
So you look to win your 2nd championship, if I'm correct.
Yes, sir. There you go. I should put them on. I'll put them on right now. I'll wear them.
Do you want me to lift you back up again?
There we go. Yeah, you can show everybody the bling we got. That's right. That's the work we put in. Yeah, 4 years into arm wrestling, still having fun, still going strong.
I'm not gonna. You see what this caused me? This is what I got last week in Wildwood, right here, or 2 weeks ago. This is what I got. No, it was 2 weeks ago. This is what I got. I'm coming back next year with gold.
That's right. That's right. I love it. I love this new journey. And again, Bubcast listeners, at first, I was adamant with Bub. I said, Bub, you better join those Wildcats. I said, this is a golden ticket. You got a better team trying to scout you.
Dude, where am I going to go? They have like 10 guys.
And Bob brought up some good points, but I didn't care. Because I thought I knew it was best. And then I started...
But again, remember what Kenny said? He's like, if I want to make it happen, I'll make it happen.
See, your best friend wants you.
Well,
this is quite a dramatic turn of events, I will say.
But at the end of the day, he's going to have to beat me.
Isn't that a true friendship? Testing each other and pushing each other to the limits.
Kenny wants me to go there. I don't want to go there. I want Kenny to come play with me and Luke. So at the end of the day, we don't always get what we want.
It's true. This is true.
Kenny knows that. I told him to come play with me and Luke before. Actually, I don't think I really have. You think that'll make a difference? Yeah. Kenny, come play with me and Luke.
That would be pretty interesting. Do you think Kenny and Luke could play together, or do you think they would butt heads?
Dude, Luke needs to understand that. Oh shit! That the Rampage has never been to Wildwood. I mean, they have once, but that was the Kobe year when everyone goes. The Rampage have never won a sectionals. So if I'm Luke and Thomas, that should bother them a lot. When you get to go to Wildwood, because everyone to go, yeah, they won a state championship, but did they? The Warriors and Thunder do that every year, but for them, they got to earn it. They earned it? Did they ever win a state? Did they ever win a sectionals? No, they're 0-2. So at the end of the day, that you want them to get better and want to win a state title. They're 0-2 ever since the COVID year. Next year's the 3rd year since the COVID year was back. The 1 year would have been back, but then they shut it down because of COVID again for whatever bullshit reason. So then every team went to Wildwood. So they need to win next year. It's do or die.
It is. It's do or die. And so I was originally adamant about you joining.
Maybe Jonny Miller signs on the dotted lines. Imagine if they allowed that and Jonny Miller put his name on the Rampage line.
Oh my gosh. Man.
If I said to Coach Pete, hey, if this ever could happen, hey, my friend Jonny Miller play with us? He said, sure. Would you accept it?
I don't know. I mean, I think it would be interesting.
You don't think you could play with Luke?
I think I could see past my differences with Luke and
John, you can't say you have differences with him. You never met him.
Well, it's just in how to play the game. That's all.
I don't think Luke, in my opinion, knows how to play the game very much. I think he does know. I'm not bashing him. He knows how to play the game, but I'm just saying, like, I could make him better. And he's probably going to say, I'm better than you. I said, look, I'm not doubting that. You are better than me. You're taller. You have the height. I said, if I had the height, I'd probably be better than half the guys in the league. I said, but I don't have the height. Your cousin has the height, and your cousin can shoot. People don't understand. If you're 6'5", 6'6", and can shoot, that makes you a weapon. Look at Joel Embiid, 7'2", and the dude can shoot threes.
And also having the intelligence.
And Jokic, we're also going to get in the fact later that LeBron's better than Jordan, but we'll get in that a little bit.
Oh, listen, I was hoping we weren't going to go here. I'm going to have to pour another drink out. Billy.
What are you drinking? What are you drinking right now?
I'm sipping on a little bit of whiskey that I got. Because that's what I do. Especially if I'm here chatting with a good pal, having a podcast.
John, you just started watching basketball again, John. LeBron's the best I've ever seen, buddy. Sorry, I hate to break that to you, John.
Heresy. I can't even believe it.
I was listening. Wait, hang on. I was listening to my buddy Mad Dog today. He's not my buddy. Did you ever hear Mad Dog Russo?
No.
Well, okay. Did you ever hear Stephen A. Smith?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know Stephen.
Okay, well, let me break it down.
Sympathizer.
Let me break it down to you, okay?
Oh.
No, not about this. They were talking about.
Okay.
They were talking about Jason Tatum. He says Jason Tatum's what? Top 8 player in the league?
Oh, yeah. You sent me this. Yeah. Yeah, go on.
Did you say it?
I did see that.
What do you think about it?
I don't know Jason Tatum enough.
I know I sent it to you, but I'm gonna break it down for you.
I only know his shoes, and I like his shoes. So based off of that and some of the footage I've seen,
he said,
but that's all I can say.
And he's like, 8. He's higher than 8. And he's like, let's break it down. He's like, LeBron. He's like, I'll take my life. LeBron had the best 7 series versus him. I'm putting my life on the line. And Stephen A's like, with experience, yes. But he's he's better than Jason Tatum doubly. Like way better. He's like, I wouldn't say doubly. He's better. And then he's like, Kawhi Leonard or Tatum? And he's like, when healthy. He's like, Kawhi Leonard. But he's like, Kawhi Leonard's never healthy. You can't say that. Then he's like, Kevin Durant or Tatum? He's like, Kevin Durant. Then he's like, Joel Embiid or Tatum? He's like, Joel Embiid, of course. He's like, Steph Curry or Tatum? Steph Curry. Then he's like, Jokic or Tatum? Jokic. He's like, that's 7. My point exactly.
Yep.
John Miller or Tatum? John Miller. That's 9. My point exactly.
All right, let's go.
John, I might have broke this down to you, but I think I did. It's going to be my 5 versus my cousin Perry's 5, and I'm putting you on my 5.
I love it. I'm honored. I will bleed.
You're going to give me buckets.
I'm going to give you buckets.
It's going to be me, you, Kenny, Turk. We just need one more.
Mm. Mm.
Maybe
One more. My cousin?
the big guy. Maybe the big guy.
Yeah, he could be our center.
There you go. That's a dominant squad, dude.
That's big, Thomas. And he's got the knowledge too. Ex-college player.
We're gonna go.
All right, so
we're gonna go
for the
against.
summer league.
We're gonna go against Perry, Nick, Nige, Zach, and somebody else. You don't know Zach and you don't know Nige, but those guys can ball, so you better ready.
Oh, okay. You know what? This sounds like a nice street ball matchup at the park.
At the park I showed you?
Yeah, I feel like this should actually happen.
We got to get there before.
And we should live stream it.
What'd you say?
And it should be live streamed. Yeah, this could be an eventful little game.
Kenny's my friend, and I already told him he's on it, and he's good at basketball. So
we should do like a best of 3. You know,
at the park.
Yeah.
We got to get there before.
12.
We got to get there before everyone else tries to take it because there's one court. That's what sucks.
Oh, true. You know what? Maybe we'll go somewhere else. We could go to West Effort. They got like 4 courts.
I don't know. Everyone likes to play there. That's the problem, John. I like that park. If we can get there, we can get there. But if it's packed, we're going to have to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
You wouldn't mind playing there one day, would you?
I know. It looks super nice. Definitely this summer. We'll get there.
The problem is you got to get there. We got to get there early.
Okay.
Like not like super early. Like when people are at work, like around 1-ish, 2-ish.
Okay.
Because they work in the summer, but then the kids are off. So right now I beat the kids out so I can get there before they do.
That makes sense.
I get out at 1:30. Probably figure everyone's still working.
Yeah, we'll try and make that happen. That'd be cool.
That game, if not, we can just run at the Winds.
Yeah, we can run the Winds, or we can always check West Effort Park. But I think that would be neat. That would be something neat to bring. Like
me, you,
team.
Turk. That's going to be a duo, I told Perry. Just give me the ball against Perry in the post, and it's all mine.
Perry's pretty tall.
I know, but Perry's also soft.
Oh, you heard it here, folks. Perry's soft.
Perry's 6'5", and he likes to turn around and shoot like Joel Embiid. Newsflash, Perry, your jumper sucks.
Oh man! All right, who do you think I'm stronger than Perry?
No.
Or do you think Perry's stronger than me?
I think Perry's stronger than you, but I think you're. I think. Come on, John. I'm not being rude. Perry lifts big weight though.
Oh, he lifts big weight. Okay. All
His
right.
bench is like his highest bench is of mine, 265. Perry might be a little stronger than me, but I lift just amount with him. Me and Perry are probably on the same strength wise. If he's stronger than me, he's not stronger than me by much. If I'm stronger than him, I'm not stronger than him by much. I hate to say it, Nick's probably closer to us too. Nick's strong too. Nick bench is 255.
Nice. Look at these boys. Putting up some nice weight.
I mean, I think you're better than basketball than Perry.
Nice. I'll take that.
But I don't think you're stronger than him. Now, arm wrestling, I think you would kill him, but we're not talking arm wrestling. We're talking strength.
Yeah. Down in the post. Down in the paint.
Still think you can beat him down in the paint. I mean.
Oh, yeah?
What? I told you, dude. He turns around and does a jumper. Now, if he turned around and maybe did a layup on you, I think you wouldn't.
Okay.
He likes to turn around and do a jump shot. One time he was playing in a game with a league game, and the dude 6'5", they wanted to get him a bucket, and he turned on a skinny white dude right on him, and he turned around and shot a jumper and missed it.
Oh.
He's not bad, but I don't think he's better than me. I think me and him might be close, but I think if I get my handles better, I practice basketball more than Perry, so if I practice you guys, then I think I could be way better than him. But right now, I think we're close.
Well, I look forward to this all-star 5-on-5 someday. I think it'll be pretty cool.
This summer, we're doing it.
Yeah. Now, this summer, this league, who do you think our starting 5 should be? And do you think Coach Gibbs would agree?
I don't know. Probably.
We haven't talked about Coach Gibbs yet.
Honestly,
we haven't brought him up.
it probably should be Nick Beecroft, you and your cousin, and Deanna and Olivia. Look, I'm not smashing you guys. Just you guys are better than me.
Well, that's a high compliment, but I would love to see you out there starting with me.
Usually in every basketball, the better guys start, and the other guys that are good or average come off the bench. Well, Deanna has to start because it's a girls' league, and her and Olivia have to start. Or if we get like another girl and there's three, if there's two girls and you can run with three, but then Olivia has to come. Then Olivia will start, or however the other one. Deanna's probably going to start because she's better than Olivia, so she's probably going to start.
Now,
but if they don't care, what?
It?
If they don't care, I'll start. I told you, I really don't care. I just come to play.
Yeah, and that's what I love. You're there to play, there to put your heart on the paint.
What were you saying, James?
James, who I'm calling you out, James. We still haven't had our arm wrestling, but he brought it up. He dropped my name first. He said, I swear, I could smash John in arm wrestling. That's what I heard.
No, he didn't. He didn't say that.
Oh no, he did, and he's a coward for hiding from me. So James, I'm calling you out. We still got arm wrestle eventually, but that's beside the point. He did mention that he would like to.
If he's a coward, you're a coward.
What? Wait, what?
You didn't face me in the bench competition yet.
Oh, wait, hold on, wait a second. Hold on, everybody, listen. It's not what it sounds like. Listen, Bubcast listeners. We were.
You know what this says? Look. You're running. He's running to the hills. You're like this. Taxi driver. Where do you want to go? Anywhere away from that man.
That's a bad man. Oh, my gosh. I'm a fast runner, I'll have you know. I'm pretty good at it. All right. We were going to do it, and then you got hurt. So that's ultimately...
I would have beat you if I was hurt, John.
Bub got hurt.
I would have beat you if I was hurt. John, listen, John. How bad would it have been if you lost to me and I had a hurt shoulder?
That's why I didn't do it. One, because I want to show you.
Cause John, are you saying when I think this is a lose-lose situation? If you beat me, people are going to say you beat a guy with a hurt shoulder.
Exactly.
But if you lose to me, you lose to a guy with a hurt shoulder.
I lose to a guy with a hurt shoulder.
What?
That's exactly correct.
I start powerlifting next week.
I know. I should really make this happen before you start. So
make what happen?
This bench off.
You ain't gonna bench me, John. Just keep running the other way, buddy.
All right, listen. All right, how about this? If we can't, what? What are you gonna say?
No, I'm not. I'm waiting for you.
All right. If we can't be there at the same time, we'll have someone video it, and then we'll have someone judge the footage.
John, just let it go. You're not gonna beat me, John. Who's gonna videotape it? I can't be doing reps right now. I'm getting ready for my competition.
And you see, folks, who's the one that's running here? I'm ready for this.
If you want to do it, John, fine, John. I'll do it, John. But you're always like this. John, if I don't win this year at the Rampage, are you going to say to me, you should have took Kenny up on his deal 2 years ago?
Oh, man. Oh, this time next year. You're nothing wild with it. And Kenny's like, Bub, I offered you the ticket, and it's just not there anymore. Oh, Bub, we're going to cry. All of us Bubcast fans alike, we're going to cry. We're going to say, Bub,
Kenny, look.
The opportunity.
John, here's the problem. Okay. There's no room for me because there's a guy that was hurt for 5 years and apparently coming back, and he might go back to the Wildcats. And if he does, that's 11. And then my friend Matt said he's going to try to go in the Wildcats if he's allowed. So they have 10. So they're going to have like, if they have 9 guys now, they're going to have like 11. They might have 11 to 12 people. I'm not doing that.
You know what? And you are completely right.
I got a better option. Kenny, come on home.
That's right.
You started with me, Kenny. Together, me and you could make a dynasty one more time, buddy. Me, you, and Luke. You want to play with me? You got to put on black.
Ooh, black is the new red.
Put it out, Kenny. Right. Come on, buddy. Me and you, one more time.
One last rodeo.
Let's win a championship.
You know, I would love to see
But there's no way Kenny's going to leave, because if the Wildcats win for the 3rd straight year in a row, Kenny is on top of the world.
I know. There's nothing that's going to pull him off.
You want to play with me again after all the work I'm putting in? What if I come back next year shooting like Steph Curry?
Oh, he's shooting like Steph. The Rampage is looking sleek.
It's like Kenny tries to guard.
He admires the work.
It's like Kenny tries to guard Bill. Oh, 3 from half court. Down it goes.
Oh, it is good.
The Rampage lead by 10.
Oh, he'd be devastated. A 10-point spread.
Let's go. Who'd you?
Those points yours. All threes. Oof.
John Miller said, "I know he should have stayed." Not really, but he pulled it. He made the right move.
Listen, I changed my opinion. I support the redemption Rampage.
You want me to play with John S., who said to Brett, I know he was kidding, but he said, "I beat that bum Billy Corsetti."
Oh, stoking the flames. He's stoking the flames, and he's gonna get burnt by him in the end.
I know he's kidding. Look, I like John S. He's a good guy. I know he's kidding.
He's a very good guy.
I know he's kidding, but he wants his rivalry to grow, and I respect it. This pretend rivalry between me and John S.
Mm-hmm.
John S. won't be able to block me next year if I'm like this. Bonya, bonya. John S. was like, what got into this man? He has 56.
56. New records.
Johnny Miller's like, that's my prodigy.
Exactly. That's my boy. That's how I trained him.
That's
the dribble drills, the form shots, the post moves,
the foul shot, the foul shots.
The foul shots. You're going to be teaching Luke. Luke's going to be studying from you how to hit those foul shots. Yep, I see it now. This is the road to glory. The Rampage is going to come back next year, and it's going to be wild.
Wildwood.
That's right.
I'm going to Wildwood next year. It's about time. We should have Wildwood and our new man on board. I got a position for you, shooting coach, John Miller. And the Rampage just hired the 6'2" shooting coach. This man actually played for Villanova University, but no one knows. He won 2 championships under Jay Wright. He may not have got many minutes. Now, he was the shooting coach also under Jay Wright. Johnny Buckets.
10-man off the bench.
10-man, but Jay Wright likes to play 8-man, so he didn't play at all. But
that's why no one knows me.
He's good enough to help these kids from Cherry Hill. Phil, and who knows, he might even get in some action.
That's right. That's right. Player coach.
By the end of the year, you could be calling him new head coach Johnny Buckets Miller.
Oh man, I'm gonna get myself a nice suit. Be looking good. You're speaking some dangerous language. Oh, I don't know if the world's ready for that kind of empire.
John, I told you what I'm going to tell my friend, okay? His name's Matt Bray. He's also good at basketball. We were talking last week. He's like, what are you going to do? I said, I got to do what I have to do. He's like, what's that? I said, it's not going to the Wildcats. And I said, you know what I got to do? I said, I have to try to bring in Anthony Maldonado, my good friend. Bring him in.
Bring him in. That's what we want to see. Bring him in. That's the new theme for the next month or so. Bring him in. See if we can get that boy.
Bring him in.
Well, I mean, it won't be next month, but
as free agent starts, do I have enough power to bring in Anthony Maldonado?
That is the question. That's the question that's going to be going around this summer. As the league progresses, as we all play together, we learn each other. You know, you might. Did you
ever text him, by the way, yet?
Oh no, I do gotta shoot him a text. I've just been looking at playing more to see if they've updated any schedules yet. They haven't, but I will shoot him a text probably tomorrow.
What are you gonna say? Yo, this is Johnny Buckets.
I'm gonna say this is Johnny Buckets, and if you don't join my buddy Billy on the Rampage, you're off the summer team.
You can't say that.
All right, you're right. I can't say that.
He didn't know I asked him on the Rampage yet. It ain't helping me. I got to talk to Coach Pete. I said, look, man, I need to bring in.
Tell Coach Pete, yeah, you know a really powerful arm wrestler that's going to break his arm if he doesn't find that missing piece you're looking for.
What are you trying to do? Break my whole staff's arm?
He doesn't need an arm to coach.
What?
He needs a brain.
He needs a brain? I think something's mentally wrong up here. You like mental. I don't know what it is. Like, you got some mental issues we got to work out on.
I don't know. You know what?
Oh, I got a news break.
Oh.
Kentucky's losing 56-61 with 7:20 to go. Are they going to lose another first round? Or is that 58? No, it's 56. I'm at the bar because my iPad was going to die and my charger's not. But the guy just hit a 3. He made it a 2-point game. March Madness is here. Jonny Miller wish he had this opportunity.
What's that?
Jonny Miller wish he had this opportunity.
Oh, yes. Oh, totally.
This is my favorite. I love this tournament, John. So, John.
I need to...
What'd you say?
So you got a bracket going on? So what do you need for your bracket?
I need Creighton to win.
All right. How's everything looking so far?
What are you looking at?
I'm curious. I'm just thinking.
Oh. No wonder I can smell the smoke burning from here. Oh, they won today. 77-60. Now they'll play Saturday against Oregon. Oregon's got some big boys.
Okay. Oregon did pretty well today, too.
Yeah, I know. But they played a higher seed, and they smoked them, kind of. Really.
Yeah.
Creighton, though, we're Big East, dude. Big East is the best basketball conference around. I'm not worried about Oregon. They're going to march in and say, let's play basketball, Creighton.
That's how it's going to happen.
The guy had a conference today and said, Creighton's pretty good. I don't want to film yet. Get the freak out of here. Creighton's going to be splashing in your dome. I hope they win. The reason I picked them, I don't have to think Creighton's going to win. The reason I picked them is because no one else has them, and they're a good team. I wouldn't pick like a lousy team to win, but they're a good team, and they're Big East. Big East has one of the toughest competitions every year. That's why I pick them.
So we got so much basketball going on. We got the Bubcast happening right now. We got the Summer League to look forward to. We got March Madness.
Do you know why they call it March Madness?
March Madness.
Because it's madness.
Well, Bub, I'm looking forward to the Summer League. Is there anything else you want to hit on the Bubcast with Johnny Buckets? I got my competition coming up Saturday. We talked about that. We got got the Rampage is going to redeem themselves and find a new player. We got the Summer League.
I forgot to tell you. I know you don't watch this, but I got a brilliant idea for my Bubcast. When I go to WrestleMania, I'm gonna wear my Bubcast shirt.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Good idea.
And maybe get more
get some more support. We'll spread this link around for sure. Do you post this on Facebook? Where do you post this? Tell the people.
Facebook and Twitter.
And Twitter? All right.
Instagram, I do, but I don't even know how that works, so not really Instagram.
Okay. All right, yeah, I'll be sure to share. I'm on Facebook.
I got a Bubcast Facebook called The Bubcast. One sentence, The Bubcast. Facebook.
Okay. All right, that sounds good. And, what a Bubcast. This is my first Bubcast, and what a Bubcast.
John, you're entertaining. I got to bring you back more often, buddy.
I have some experience live streaming, my friends, so I'm glad we got to do this. And for people listening who don't know me, I do YouTube. You can look up Void Boy on YouTube, and you'll see me do gaming content. And I do some other things on Instagram as well, just Jonny Miller.
How many subscribers you have?
I'm up to 4,000 now on YouTube. Started back when the lockdowns happened because I was going crazy and I wanted to reach out and make some content, stuff like that. So been doing it since then. But I'm glad to be picking up basketball again. Now I got my boy Bub, training him up. We're getting that left hand in check.
What's your cousin say about helping to train me? What do you think?
What's my cousin say about what?
What'd your cousin think about training me? Did you like it?
Oh yeah, he likes it. I think he's a good teacher. I think he's awesome.
Does he train you?
Yeah, he trains me. He'll put me through work too. That's why I like having him there. He'll just run me through drills and tell me what to do. It'll help perfect my shot and everything. So yeah, shout out to Kevin here on the Bubcast for all the training that he's putting us through. And
out to you, Kevin. Maybe one day we get Kevin and Johnny buckets.
Hey, this could be a...
Oh, I forgot to tell you, John. No, I told you before. But also a shout-out to powerlifting. But a shout-out to the two-time defending floor hockey champions, my team, the Cherry Hill Bulldogs.
Let's go. Cherry Hill. So we got
Two-time.
the Bulldogs, and now all we need is the Rampage.
What'd you say?
So we got the Cherry Hill Bulldogs. All we need is the Cherry Hill Rampage.
Next year we look to make it a three-peat.
Yeah, exactly.
3. 1, 2, 3.
It's gonna be fantastic.
That's under Coach Pete's leadership. He looks.
You got support. Tell him you got boys. You got me. You got Kendall. You got Mr. Beer. You got people. You got fans that are wanting a little bit different coaching. But
you want me to explain to him how he's coaching?
Yeah. Say, listen, Coach. I know you're the coach. But I'm going to coach you for a second. I think that's a really good way to start the conversation off. I think he won't be offended at all.
And we'll say what? I'll say, bring in Anthony.
Yeah.
And I'll say, let me do it. I'm going to convince him to come play with me. He's playing in my summer league this year. Bring in Anthony to play with me. Me and Anthony will win you a championship. And Luke. And Thomas.
Yeah. Yeah, you have the bones for a good team.
Or, I'll give you another option. He's like, who? Bring in a 6'2" stallion. Goes by the name of Johnny Buckets.
Johnny Buckets!
But people ask, can he play with Luke? Can Johnny Buckets play with Luke?
That's the headlines.
But the headline is, I'm not getting...
Are the two bigs going to fight? Are they going to go head-to-head?
You just got to tell Luke. I think, John, look, I know this never happened, but I think you could make Luke a better basketball player. Not because of his shot. Not because of his shot or, he knows how to shoot and dribble. Not because of that shit. Just because you need to show him how to be a better basketball. You could show him, if this ever did happen, better basketball IQ. Like, Luke, Like when he gets on, like if I got on the post, you could say Luke, then the ball goes right back out to you. Like he doesn't know how many points he could score like that.
Yep. Yep.
I think
You just gotta move it a little bit, and then you're wide open.
I think you could really, you and Kevin, if Kevin was there, like if Luke was one of my good friends, I think if it ever happened, you guys could really teach him how to be a better basketball player.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, hopefully, the stuff we teach you and impart to you, you can just run with that and bring that as an asset to your team as you level yourself up.
But if I lose next year, you're gonna say it's time, change teams, dude.
We didn't actually talk about that. That backup plan. That if the Rampage doesn't turn out next year, is Billy Corsetti going to the Wildcats?
Should I make a deal? Should I make a deal with Kenny that if I don't beat him next year, I will join him the following year?
Oh, I like this. And if you beat him next year, he joins you the following year. It's a high-risk situation. Should I say, Kenny, let's make a deal for next year's basketball season? And he'll say, what? If I beat you, you come play with me. But if I lose, I will put on red for the following year. I like it. It's fair. It's risky. It's exciting. And I think it's a good outcome.
What'd you say?
I think it's a win-win. Either way.
I'll say, but...
more of a win for you.
Why for me?
I think more of a win for you and Kenny. Because Kenny might really like his team. Maybe a little bit more than you like yours. I'm not saying you don't like yours. But...
Why do you think Kenny really likes his team?
I think, because they pass the ball to him. They seem to have a chemistry. But, he gets his boards. He gets his points. So... Yeah, but the problem is... just got to get you that piece that gets you your points. If I go, like I told my friend, he's like, why? And I said, if I go get Anthony to come play with us, then me, Kenny, and Anthony won't be on the same team. One of those guys are getting bumped to the Rampage, and then Kenny's going to want to play with me, and Anthony will get moved up there, and then it'll be me, Kenny, and Luke. But I don't want to just kick Anthony off if I want a championship with him. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, you certainly have some decisions in the future, but they are a little bit of ways off. We got some exciting things coming up. We got your powerlifting, and I'm coming to that. That's going to be sick. What date is that again? Want to tell everybody? April 20th. April 20th. Then I can tell you, the best lifter in the world goes by Stephen James Crispin. The man can deadlift 585 pounds. Last year was 505. The man can bench 245 pounds. Okay. The man can squat near 450. Does Jonny Miller have enough to take him down? No. What if it's an arm wrestling? Can Jonny Miller grip up Crispin and say, let's go, Crispin? Oh. That's a different story. But what if he didn't know? What if he had a secret background? What if you're like, let's go, Crispin, and what's Crispin's like? You're like, what are you laughing about, Crispin? He's like, he takes off this and goes like this. I'm also a 5-time first fighter champion in arm wrestling. That would throw me for a curve. Let's go! He's like, you're like, what are you talking about? He's like, I'm 250 pounds. He's like, and I'm going to snap your arm like a little twiggy. I'd say do your worst. I fought bigger monsters every Sunday in practice. Oh, when you see my dad next time, you got to ask him about that arm wrestling story. When I see who? What? When I see who? When you see my dad next time, you got to ask him about that arm wrestling story. Okay, cool. The tournament he won. What? I look forward to it. He was won a tournament, but he tells it better, so I can't really tell it. You got to ask him for it. All right. And when he tells you, he'll say, I don't know if I can beat that guy. Well, I look forward to hearing the story. But, Tom, this has been a good experience a good podcast.
All right,
What
John.
do you got going on for the rest of your night here?
I'll watch March Madness. Probably go to bed. Let my iPad charge for a little bit, then go lay in my room and watch it on my iPad.
There you go.
You gonna turn on this?
March Madness happening. What's up?
You gonna turn on the March Madness, John?
I might turn on a little March Madness. I could grab a snack and go to bed at a certain point, so I can be ready for tomorrow.
John, I got you on the podcast for one reason, John. One reason is because me and you aren't like that weasel Brett Gibbs.
Oh, and here it is at the very end of the podcast.
Nah, I'm kidding. I love Brett Gibbs.
The
But
deepest truth comes out.
he's my good friend. But me and you bringing the passion. I need to get Brett Gibbs on here too so we can talk about him and Brian, talk about WWE. Me and you are good for this basketball talk.
Yeah. I think you could have a few more guests on. You could have Turk on again. You could have me and Turk on. As the summer gets closer, we could start having like more of the summer team on. You could have Brett. Yeah, there could be some good stuff going on here with the podcast. So I'm honored that I got to join. I'm looking forward to being on a Sport My Podcast t-shirt, which I hope it comes eventually. I did pay you guys. I'm still waiting on that t-shirt.
Who'd you pay?
I want to be on the way. Gia, I threw her $20. So
Don't worry, John. Don't worry, John. Like, it will come.
All right.
And if it doesn't come, I'll say, "Where's John's t-shirt?" I'll say, "We forgot about him." I'll say, "He'll get one later."
That's right. I want to be able to wear it, so when your powerlifting thing happens, I'll be able to wear that to that. So.
And people are like, "What's the Bubcast?"
Yeah, I'll be like, "It's this dope podcast you should check out. See that guy up on stage, lifting all that weight? Yeah, that guy. Yeah, he's famous. He's got a podcast. You should listen to it."
All right. Thanks for joining me, Johnny Buckets. I look to have you on eventually soon. And remember, if I join Kenny, I won't. If I lose next year, I might. Me and Kenny could reunite very soon.
There's some very interesting things in the future. And what do we say about winning? We already won since in here, right? It's in the heart, baby.
Winning all that matters.
That's right.
This brought him
out. Believe in yourself.
I told you, Kenny might be family to me because I care about him a lot as a friend. But he ended my season, and I'm not going to forget that.
Words to live by. Amazing Bubcast. Thank you, Bub. Glad I got to do it.
All right.
I'll see you, bud.